And it's running right now.
Yep, we're live.
Oh, that.
Hey, Taxiland. I just got done talking to you. Well, we're back doing corn. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How's it going? But yeah, I mean, as I was saying before, just yeah, whenever I'm in Discord, you're more than welcome to hop in the chat that I am and ask questions and watch what I'm doing. I got a little bit to do on the Forex. There's a lot of stuff that's already done, but I can go back through it. I still got to add some buildings and add some sell points and stuff like that yet. So it's the the grunt of the map is completed, but I'm always tinkering with stuff, so I can teach you what I know, at least, which isn't a whole lot, but it gets you a playable map at least. And then from there you can build upon it. Oh yeah, yeah. The news from Giants was kind of surprising this morning about there is no real set policy they have for yes or no for Forex. It's kind of they just need to see the map and put it through its testing and see if it would work or not. I hate to say it, but if it's gonna be a it's gonna be a challenge because the trees is where I'm struggling right now is to figure out how to get the trees down and not make the map look like crap. So actually, wait a minute. Those are the LOD trees. Those are the real trees. Hold on. The LOD trees, they changed now? Hang on, we gotta go fly over here real quick. Oh, they do change. I don't remember them ever changing. Oh, that's slick. That's not gonna be that bad then. I got my border figured out. I should have did it on this map.
Those
So,
trees look pretty.
so the border, you see that most of my maps they have this real border, real tree border, I guess you'd call it. Those are real trees. And then beyond those I have these what they call the LOD versions of the trees. They're not actually considered trees. They're just an LOD image. As you see when you go like this, it makes them look weird. That's the only way you can still have something that looks like trees and cut down on your tree count. So if I line my 4x map with them style trees like I did out here in this border space, when you're over here, let me go back down to the ground. Of course you can't really tell because you can see above those trees, you can see them. You won't have the real cool textured look like these trees are, but I think it'll be okay. I mean, it's gonna look arcadish, but I mean, I don't have many options. So we might be able to do that. I did not. I thought they stayed green all the time. That's why I was over here looking at this. So they don't actually stay. They actually change with the season. So that makes me a little bit more excited that I can utilize that system. You dump the alloy? Yeah, the alloy. Yeah, I agree, Gordy. The alloy is old. You might have a lot of trouble getting that. The Amity come over pretty quick. Oh, let me go back to ground here. That off. That off. Back to ground. So that would work. Hey, trucker. How come I can't get my combine? There you go. Yeah, so from across the map like this, you'll see them trees out there on the border like that. And from a distance, they don't look bad. It's just when you're up close, it's gonna look kind of meh. But it's a middle of the road compromise, I guess you'd call it, to cut down on tree limit or cut down on the trees on the 4X map to hopefully make it less memory usage. Trucker, this is this is the Prairie Farm map that has, well, it's been through testing as of tonight. It's setting on tested completed. It took, from when I seen it this morning, it was in testing for about 4 hours. And then it got switched to testing completed, which traditionally in the past meant it failed. Usually if it doesn't make it through the first day, like one day of testing, it usually is because it failed. Giants usually kicks them back pretty quickly. They test it to a point where they know it won't pass console or pass PC, then they'll fail it. And then they'll give you a report back and then you fix it and then you try again kind of thing. But I could be wrong. Tomorrow morning when everything updates again, it might show console testing, which then if it does, we're probably good. Because if I can get through PC, usually console doesn't, I never had one fail for console yet and make it for PC. So keep our fingers crossed that in the morning I don't get a fail email and a bunch of issues I gotta fix or whatever, but it could happen. Swiss, are you in the grain cart tractor? Oh, yeah, you are. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was tabbing around trying to find it. I'm like, where did it go? Trucker, it is definitely the big, well, the 4X map, if that's one you're talking about, that one will definitely be PC. But I have contemplated around that I will attempt to put it up to Giants to see if possibly under some miracle I can get it through to consoles. I highly doubt it, but I'm willing to take that step to try. To at least see it. That way, at least I know, hey, I tried. It didn't happen. It's better than not trying and never knowing if possibly it could have happened. So that's how my brain works. But this map here is all platform. The Prairie Farm map is an all platform map. So what you see here is exactly what Giants has for testing and to release for all platforms. There's nothing in here that's different except for maybe the buildings that I'm using because I have a couple mod buildings in here that's not actually built into the map. But all my red buildings are still in here. Good evening, Smoke. Boomer. How you been, Boomer?
Haven't seen Smoky Boomer for a long time.
Yeah. Once this map comes out to all platforms, Boomer, we're going to have a massive corn harvest on it. All platform. We're not doing beets anymore. I'm done with beets. I had my little field of beets just to, you know, keep beets fresh in my mind, but I am not doing any more maps that are a full beet harvest. Nope. Michigan broke me. 33 million liters of beets broke me. I can't do it anymore. We'll wait till the next version of the game to try a stunt like that again. Potatoes, actually, Aussie potatoes would not be bad, but I couldn't do it cross-platform because I won't use the in-game equipment for potatoes. I'll use the converted equipment I got because it goes a lot faster with the converted equipment than 4 rows at a time. The converted equipment I can do like 20 rows at a time, roughly. And it's not cheater equipment. It's just it's real life equipment. It's a Spudnik pack that was out in 19. There's a a couple streams ago. If anybody's interested, you can see it. That we did that a couple nights ago. Tonight we're doing corn for the start off. Bros comes in a little later. We'll switch over and do some cotton with Bros because Bros has always wanted me to do cotton with him. That's the Chris B that was in here last night. So yeah, we'll do corn up till about that time, and if he comes in, we'll do some cotton harvesting. Have to bring my modified 790. Did corn on Michigan map 28.7 million liters and dried it all? Whew. Not bad, Aussie. That should be figured out to be what, about 280, 300 bushel an acre? Is that what, if you played with precision farming? Which reminds me, I gotta look in here and see what this is. I have to do some conversions, but because this is going to be per hectare, I would have to do some conversions to see what the average is. They just set up silo and filled them. But I was fully expecting a different response from Giants on the 4X question. More along the lines of, yeah, we can't allow 4X on there. Not like it's possible, but highly unlikely was actually the answer translated kind of thing. But I am going to finish the 4X out as I was currently going on for a PC release. And then, like I said on my Facebook post earlier today, and some of you that might not know that, I plan on copying or duplicating that version and then taking that other version and starting to dumb it down some, remove a lot of the trees if I can, do something with the border. I preemptive started doing some of that tonight before I started streaming, just to see what the possibilities could be. The map size currently is like 386 megabytes. So it's like about 100 megabytes bigger than my standard size maps, which for file size, I don't think that's going to be an issue at all. That's a pretty thin, clean file size for a 4X map. Most 4X maps I see are, 700 megabytes to a gig zip. So I've cut a lot of the unnecessary things to get the map size down as much as I could. And I have everything kind of in folders where everything is like where it needs to be, where it's looking for one folder, and then that's the texture. It's not buried deep within the map, which can cause issues too with loading times and whatnot. Trucker, I am on Prairie Farm map, just as the title says to the stream here. This is Prairie Farm map. It is a standard size map. It is hopefully be an all platform map. Giants has it for testing, and it has been tested. It shows testing completed, but I do not have a report back yet. So it's one of two things. It either passed and it's waiting for council testing, or it failed. And I won't know if it failed until tomorrow. Usually it's the day after it comes out of testing, they will shoot a report to the email, and then I go and log in and see what they find is wrong. So yeah, this is Prairie Farm map, slated to be an all-platform map. My third and final all-platform map, with the exception of if this 4X map that I've been working on could potentially be, but I doubt it. I would not get your hopes up if you're a console player watching the Facebook page or watching the development of that map. Do not get your hopes up that it's coming to your console. I don't want to have you be set up for failure kind of thing, because it, it's it's very possible that it's not going to be allowed for console. But I will do everything I can to get it without sacrificing how I want things to look. Um, I will do as much as I can to get it to see if it will be available for console or not. But I can guarantee it will be released for PC. That I can give 100% assurance of.
It was a big leg I had shot off to the left.
On the Wii, man, guys are relentless. Relentless, 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 I tell you. Just not realizing that you're the creator of me and your friends, or you and your friends' favorite map. What map is that, Trucker? There's 3 of them. Well, 2 of them if you're on console. 3 of them if you're on PC, because I did release this one around Christmas time on my Facebook page for PC players to play around on. So it's probably either Michigan or Frankenmuth. Or as the correct pronunciation is Frankenmoot. Frankenmoot. The H is silent. Frankenmoot farming. Yep. That's my favorite still. That was built from scratch in 19, and then I converted it over to 22 and did a little upgrades here and there to it. But that is my favorite map. Well, this one is, it all depends on your playstyle. Like Frankenmuth is great for general farming, general animal husbandry, stuff like that. The Michigan map is fun for, well, it has a jump hill on it, so that's the big fun on that one, is you can jump vehicles and stuff around on it. Good multiplayer map because there's multiple farms all in the kind of a general area on the outside of the map. So between Frankenmuth and Michigan, they're fairly similar, just different layouts. The road names are cooler on Michigan because I used kind of all Michigan style names like Michigander and Youper and Duck Fart and Old Guy Road and Rough Road, because it's actually, I made it rough. Things like that is pretty cool. This map is predominantly just crop farming. There's no forestry on it. There's massive fields for crop farming. You can do cattle, because I do have the cattle sell point in here, so you can buy and sell cattle and stuff if you want. There are a few places for production buildings. I don't have any set from the start, but there is area that you can sell them or buy them and place them down so you can have productions. And all the maps now will come with, when they get released, hopefully, the update and the new map, this one, will have a farmer market in which you can sell everything in the game, including the DLC stuff. If you happen to have the DLC in or have some DLC productions placed, the farmer market will sell all those products. So I figured that out now, how that works. Been watching you since the map came out. I'd play it, watch you all this time. I never knew you made it. Yeah, Trucker, that was me. I am the creator. of the Frankenmuth map and a co-creator of the Michigan, because Salty Shorty, my moderator here in chat, um, helped actually convince me to want to convert Michigan farms over to 22 from 19. So he had 60-70% of it done, I would say, before I finally jumped on board and said, okay, we'll finish it and we'll release it, kind of thing. It feels so stupid. No, trucker. I actually have fun with people that come in here. I mean, it's kind of probably not the right thing to do, but I have fun with it. There'd be people that come in here that have no idea who I am. They just see somebody playing a Michigan map or a Frankenmuth map, and they're, oh, I really like this map, and is there anything, how do you like this map? And I just play it along. I mean, yeah, I love the map, and I think the creator did an awesome job with it, and there's not much I would change on it, really. It plays well. I just kind of play around with it a little bit, and eventually they figure it out. They're talking to the creator of the map, but I have a little fun with it. Those in chat that have been following me long enough here and have watched me stream and have seen and heard me do this a couple times, I'm pretty sure. To some newcomers that come in and say, I give them, I play into it. Yep, met me through Jimmy. Jimmy's a good dude. He's been MIA for a while, but I know he's got a lot of real life stuff going on, so. But if you ever shoot him a message, he usually gets back to you. That's for sure. He just doesn't stream quite as often as he used to, or at least not when I'm awake, probably. But he's a good dude. He's got a good bunch of guys here in his stream team. He's definitely built himself a pretty good empire of support and players and just a general all-around great community he has. The Clipboard wants to find that out. Did you want to run Combine for a while, Swiss? You can, if you want.
No, I'm fine with this.
Okay.
I filled up the truck, but I'm just dumping this straight into the silo.
Oh, okay. That works too.
Getting trucked out.
So the 790 has a 60K liter hopper, goes 26 mile an hour, and the corn head on it. There's a prototype. Ah, yeah. I like how you had the prototype in quotations. That's what I would call a cheater combine. Loading up the new Michigan map? Awesome, Chucker. They're both great maps. They both have very similar layouts. Well, not very similar layouts. They have different layouts, but the feel of the map is kind of the same, which is I'm from Michigan and that's what I know. They're flat maps, but they're easy to build farms on because they are flat. I mean, where I'm at in Michigan, we're called flatlanders for a reason. Our land is pretty flat. Leave all your equipment stock, Ozzy? It went with the full send model. Went to JD and said this is slow and doesn't hold much. Nice. Learn to go with more realistic model. That's how I play. I play fairly realistic. I mean, we do have crop destruction on. I don't have anything that's over realistic capacities or realistic harvesting speeds. My topper does go 12 mile an hour, which you can't top beats at 12 mile an hour. It will be a disaster. But I did that just so I could keep up with the harvester and how. Yeah, you have tried. You'd have a hard time staying in a row at 12 mile an hour if you didn't have GPS locked on or row sense or whatever. But
What was that movie with that one guy in the combine and he went and
oh, son-in-law.
yeah, you should do a son-in-law with topper.
That's a combine.
I know that. I said with the topper.
Oh, with the topper.
Yeah, you could do my name, honey.
I think your name is still on Michigan, ma'am. They didn't find that road sign.
I haven't came across
Are
that
you
yet.
saying I'm famous?
Crawl, yes, Cordy, Crawl. That was his name. I was drawing a blank on what his name was. I knew the movie, but I couldn't remember what the heck his name was. Yes, the old Massey, exactly. The old Massey Combine. It's a great movie. It's hilarious.
Never seen it.
Oh, you gotta see it. Look up son-in-law. It's a it's a it's a funny movie. Guy, call me, get me some corn. Can I get me some corn? Can I get some butter, please? That's pretty good, but the first year's a little bit tricky. Yes. Just found a massive ramp trucker. Speed is your friend with that ramp. The more speed you have, the better you fly. The monster truck that's on Mod Hub does really well with that jump. It's about the most levelest thing I've jumped on it so far that I've pretty much landed on my wheels every time. By 9 times out of 10, you'll land on the wheels. I'll keep that in mind. Yep. That map's still in testing. According to the thing. According to the Mod Hub site. But the other two have finished testing, but I have no idea what, like I said, I have no idea what status they are. It's a 50-50, either failed or passed and going to go to council testing tomorrow or next day. But they will be the final updates. And this one has everything that the updates have. This map here has all the updates already into it, so it should be pretty much rock solid from day one. Shouldn't need any updates unless something's broke. And new save is not required on any of the updates that are that will be released once they get through testing. So if you see you get through testing and it says update, you can update and your save game will be perfectly fine. That said, if you're on a really old version, like 2-3 versions ago, then you're probably going to be in trouble. But if you're on the most current version of the map, this updates that I push through will work no problems whatsoever with your saves.
I don't know how much these silos take, but I'm assuming if I see it popping out the top. Well,
I think it's got like 3 million capacity.
a total?
Yeah,
Because there's
total.
2 other crops in here.
Yeah, total capacity. It won't go over that no matter what, all the crops are counted towards that total. So if we fill that silo up, we'll just have to sell stuff. We'll probably make the crop or corn market take a nosedive, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, all the other farmers are gonna be angry with us.
Right?
What? Giant Taylor farm? Just
Just just crashed the market for corn because we
yeah.
sold 3
They
million
make all the
liters of it.
money. They make all the money. We get nothing.
Oh, yeah, we could build a new one next to it. That's true, Ozzy. We could put another one down.
You were mentioning that before.
If I put another one down, it'd probably be towards the north end of the map. Just so I have a storage space at the north end and a storage space at the southern end.
That'd be good. You full?
Yep, I'm full.
I'm coming. I'm like 100 meters.
I should be able to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'll be able to grab all that on the way back down. I believe this is a 16 row head. Now I got 12 rows over here. And we got a big portion of this field out then. Half of it.
The other fields do we have corn? I don't
And see that
remember.
one in front of us?
I was thinking, yeah, I remember doing that one. I plowed that field. So.
That's our cornfield. You see that one across the road here on the other side of the road over here? That's our cornfield.
That's right. I forgot I plowed that too. Oh, seed it too. Something. Forgot about that.
Ended up modding the silo to take 50 million. That would probably be enough. Let's see, this field's probably what, half done? Yeah, there's gonna be 1 million liters of corn in this field. We're already at 536,000. And we're about half the field's done, so yeah, this would be 1 million liter field. I'm kind of looking forward to doing cotton because I want to see if I can break my record for the amount of bales on a trailer.
That was insane last time.
Mm-hmm. It had like 3 rows of them, I think, or 4 rows of them. But that was before I knew that the Scorpion, the Claw Scorpion telehandler, actually has the highest reach in game, so I could potentially put another row up on top now. If we get that many bales go for us. I'd only get 12 bales out of that field, maybe 15. Map does have a custom soil map too, as you can see. There is no sand on this map, but the other 3 types of soil are here. So loam, sandy loam, and silty clay, I think it is. There's no sand. Or loamy sand or something like they call it, Giants does. So yeah, predominantly pretty good dirt. Man, it feels like ages since I've been down in this end of the field. Must be almost full, right? Oh, you got quite a bit yet.
85%.
85, yeah.
You're gonna dump this on. There's fuel in this tank here, isn't there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put some fuel in here. Pretty much emptied out. going straight up?
Nope. Taking headlands off.
Feed the dogs and shoot. You notice the dog's the only. I'm the only one that dog actually follows around here.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I just need to take a dump off what I got here. Then I'll head up the ditch side over here.
Empty what you've got here, and then I'll follow you up.
Yep. When I get close to full, I'll just cut over a path and do what we did last night.
We're just over 500,000 liters of corn.
Oof.
We have almost 500,000 liters of barley, and not very much soybean. We might have to put another one up just for soybean. So, try not to drive in a ditch.
Oof, really green here. Egg BX Jabbar. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the channel. And Kale Cohen? Cohen, 14.99. Thank you for your follow. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate both your follows. Have a good night, trucker.
I was saying cab. I didn't even realize we were at the end of the field.
Oh.
I was thinking, this just seems to go on and on.
Thanks, trucker. Oh.
It must be full.
Yep. wasn't paying attention. Hopefully you can get under that.
We'll make it. If I have one wheel hanging out in midair, it'll be fine. Right?
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
I
just a
got
little.
2 wheels hanging.
That's just a little ditch. You can probably back right out of that if you fell in it.
I just got the 2 wheels hanging in. No problem. Did not know what you were doing.
Why does he call me a dumb combine driver? Jay, that's very uncommon in real life farms. I mean, if you added up all their assets, yeah, but
Yeah.
to have cash flow like that, no. No, not at all.
You can make $1 million, but it goes out in
Yeah,
in
your
expenses.
inputs are 75% of what your profit is, or your revenue, I should say. And that input cost keeps going up and up and up every year, and crops don't keep going up in sell price to offset that. And most smart farmers, they make it so they either just make a little money or they actually lose a little money for tax purposes. They don't, most farmers won't, they try not to have a year-end large gains to have to pay taxes on. Psychopsy, thank you for the follow and welcome to the channel. The bank and co-op owns most farms, yep. I'm gonna unload and hope that I can get, no, I won't. Scratch that idea. I won't get down to that end down there where Heatherfield
No.
part is. Be close, but
Uh,
it won't be. You're gonna get full, I think. Well, you must be
Oh,
really close.
I'm 97. Oops, you're backing up.
This might be a bad idea then. Coming down here to with no capacity on a grain cart.
We'll just have to wait.
Yep. Maybe I'll make it. Not likely. But there's always a chance. Yeah, that would be about right. I believe that too, Colonial. That Fairview Farms. One person works off the farm for income, and the farm pretty much just nets zero.
Most farmers that I know, including my parents or my dad now, they all have other jobs.
Yeah, farming nowadays is not. I mean, you have to be a pretty big farmer to make an income on it. Most farmers do it because it's in their blood and they enjoy it, and it's been passed down through generation after generation, and they're just kind of hoping to keep that generational series alive, kind of thing. But yeah, most farmers that are small farmers, they don't make a lot of money. There's a disconnect with the world and what people portray farmers being, these rich, you know, lots of money. Look at all that brand new equipment. 90% of brand new equipment the bank owns and they make payments on.
This tractor's like 30 years old. And, you know, but it's all owned by us.
Yeah.
You know, all of our tractors are owned. Like, we don't have any, no mortgage, not on.
Yeah, the farmers that have the older tractors, like the old iron tractors, those ones, you know, are paid for most likely. I mean, when they're 30 years old, they probably don't have a bank loan on them anymore, unless they just bought it used on a bank loan type thing. I just made it, Swiss.
I think our newest tractor is about 5 years old now. Oh,
You don't have to go all the way around. I made it.
what did you? Oh, just
Whoa!
started.
I put myself in the ditch too. Good thing I got all-wheel drive here. Dipweed U. That's an interesting name. How's it going?
Some of those crazy names.
Just chilling. Nice. Oh, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Finally got 300 hours on FS19. That's pretty good. I think I had like 500, 600 hours on FS19. I've played 22 more than I did 19 so far. I got like 600, 700 hours, I think, on 22. But I have probably all of that in plus some in modding the game, so. Oh, thank you for the follow, Dipweed. Appreciate it. Well, let's split this one.
Yeah. I'll go dump this off. There's a little road between here, the barn
Probably.
and the sign.
Right?
I'm cutting through. I don't care if the wreck
We'll probably split this one twice in each one of these notches.
— 600,000 liters of corn.
Nice.
Oh, it probably will be. It's in the trailer too. That's what,
Yep.
60,000? So we have
That's-
over 600,000.
Yeah, the trailer holds like 62, I believe, or no, 58 and some change, I think, on the 6-axle. Later, Ozzy. Good seeing you. Have yourself a good one. Squiz.
Oh. I was looking around in the cab. I was looking at the model, and I was looking at this mod. I was like, or not mod. I don't know if this is a mod.
That is a
Just,
mod.
I was just looking around, going, "It looks pretty nice."
It's a
And then I
mod
thought
of
I shouldn't be like driving behind you and doing that.
it's a
That
mod
makes
of
me
one of
bad.
the in-game tractors. That's Sid Modding's tractor. I've edited it for my purposes for the sugar beet row spacing and fixed the lights on
Was
it.
it the axles? Was it the axles or something?
Yeah. Doritos bag. Che remembers those days. The 19 days and 17 might even been 19 for sure. I believe it was early 19. I would put. I had a lunchbox, 3D lunchbox image that I would put in tractor cabs of all the tractors we had, and inside there you could open up the lid and there'd be like a bag of Doritos and a can of pop, and so you essentially had your lunch with you in your tractor all the time.
Sounds like the real lunch you actually eat.
Yeah, pretty much.
You have a little John Deere lunchbox to take to work.
Nope. Nope, that I don't. Just got one of those Arctic ice or something like that it's called. I don't know the exact name of it, but keeps food hot or keeps food cold kind of thing. Insulated. Doritos. Marketing opportunity there, yeah. Yeah, Doritos happen to watch the stream. I'd gladly take a sponsorship. I'd promote Doritos for sure. For him. Highly unlikely Doritos would ever watch my streams or any big sponsored company, but I'm open to sponsorships.
They'll pay you in Doritos.
I don't think I stream enough for any sponsors. I think you pretty much got to stream full time for most sponsorships.
Who gets sponsored?
Uh,
Like in streaming, like Farming Simulator.
oh, there's a lot of people
Does
that get
anybody
like
get sponsored?
gaming sponsors, like game controllers or like Logitech, or
Oh,
they will support gamers playing games with their uh controllers and stuff. I should make it through. That'll be close. Like 92% maybe. Nope. Gonna be under 90.
just thinking, I wish I had a sponsorship of someone who has wheels, steering wheels. Because then I wouldn't drive in the ditch so much. Pipe stipple.
I probably won't go as late as I've been going tonight, just because I'm tired.
We might be the only one in here.
Probably 11 o'clock. 10:30, 11, somewhere around that time.
What, an hour and a half almost now?
Yeah. Probably enough to get this field done yet. Unless Bros comes in, then we can jump over and do cotton for a bit. Leave the corn sit for now.
How many months in game does this corn, is it fine or before it goes bad?
I think I have it set for my cruise control here for a minute. I think it's set for like December. Crop calendar. Yeah, corn can be harvested up through December.
Yeah.
So, corn's. We should probably take this field off and then either switch to beans or cotton. Because we have an extra month of corn. That'd be the smarter move, so we don't run out of time on the beans.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Beans
beans, they don't
we could
harvest
run
well.
2 combines with, so the yield's not quite as heavy as corn is. Park a truck at each end of the field and hopefully you can get to one end or the other before you get full.
Okay.
That almost sounds like a better plan to start now instead of later. Maybe we'll switch over to beans.
Are you just gonna finish that and we'll go over to beans?
Yep, yeah, I'm gonna run down here. I'll unload because I almost have a full hopper here. It's got 75%, probably close to 80 when I get through. I'll
I might be
unload.
in front of-
Yep, I'll unload on you and then I'll drop the header and get the bean head. We'll jump across the road here and start tackling that big one. Grab the other combine and open up both ends and park our truck on each side and see if we can. Because we could go north and south instead of east and west if we need to be able to get back to the truck with a full bin. Just have to see how it plays out.
You buy another truck?
Oh, I did
Or
not buy
something
another
down?
truck yet. Yeah, I gotta buy another truck.
It's gonna park this here. I'll go dump. I'll go to the orange truck and dump the corn in there.
I think I'll just lease a Mack truck for now until we get. Figure out what we want for another truck.
It's 62,197 liters. That's what this trailer holds.
Okay. Yep, soybeans aren't near as don't have yield as what corn does. The kernels are smaller too, usually.
So if you decide where you want these trucks,
Um, I guess just put one on one end and one on the other for now. Just park it on the road until we get it opened up. And decide how we want to run this field. I'm at 17 already going this way. I don't think we can make it going the long ways. Yeah, we're in the green. Not bad for yield.
this later.
Yep.
Look at the shiny green one. Shiny new.
Yep, that one's brand new. What's your favorite harvester, DC Finest? Probably this X9 with the wheeled version, not the track version. But the S series has got it's a close runner-up. Did you run a Lexon 780 for a farmer? Nice. How'd you like it? Oof, just made it. Like the S series because of the lizard big tires? Yeah. It's been a 12-year-old grain hawk. Nice. We're gonna need a bigger cart. Did you make it all the way down to back Swiss?
No, no, no. I just went past the barn.
Oh, okay.
Or, you know, the red shed?
Yeah, the
No,
red shed there.
one.
Yep.
The red one.
Yeah, the red one there.
Yeah. Just past the red shed. Make a left. I don't know if I should. I was just going to go down there and then I was going to cut across. I was thinking we were just going to go straight to the south. I guess that's south.
Yeah, I think we'll run north and south.
Yeah.
I don't think
shorter
we can.
distance.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to do the east to west. It's just too long of a run. If we had a green cart, we could, but we can combine twice as fast with combines and have just one combine and one grain cart.
Yeah.
And the yields are not high enough to support.
That's straight across.
Like the dual-wheeled combine, just something about the look with those Fairtracks would just walk over every. Yeah. I like the dual-wheel combines too. They just have that look to them, like you said. But yeah, the track combines, yeah. Kind of hard to get a track combine stuck. And if you do get one stuck, yeah, you probably shouldn't be combining.
So you shouldn't be in that field, I don't think.
Yeah, you shouldn't be combining. Wait a day or two for it to dry out.
Combining fish, maybe. I think I'm gonna make it down here. I should be able to make it.
What are you at?
20%.
Oh yeah, you'll make it.
I was just wondering, I don't know how far, if you've done a headline down next to the dike?
Nope.
'Cause then
That's
could
I
turn
plan on
right.
doing. I plan on doing that right when I get down here, cause I'm at 50% when I got down here.
Because when I get down there, if I have room, I'm turning up towards that way. Then I can dump it in that other truck. You did the rows, right? You made the rows in these? Because this isn't standard, right?
Correct. Yeah, I made the
Yeah.
beans in rows and not in like a grain drilled
Yeah.
texture. Yeah,
I
they're in
like
rows.
I like the rows. It's easy to follow too because you just put
Yeah.
the center of your header right down the middle of a row and
Yep.
just try to
Just
get a
go.
perfect line. I mean, since we're not using GPS, so
Yeah, the row spacing is a little off because on a 50-foot header you should be taking 18 rows, but you can take 19 rows. So it's a little off, but I'm okay with it.
that's cool. Because you know what? I'm down here. I'm only going to be about 45%. So that means I could get down and back again.
You go and suck, you're doing good.
Who's the modder for this combiner?
This is Sid's X9.
Okay. I like that at 50% it gives you 2 level beeps.
Yeah. I think all he did was took the base game combine, gave it some more tire options and bin options and pipe options. I don't think he modeled it from scratch. Just the stuff that he added to it, I would assume. But I could be wrong.
This is going to work out good going this way.
LBG said no Lego built in G. Get a close up on the brown pods? Okay, when I turn around here. Actually, I'm gonna go dump first, that way I know I can make it down and back. Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Oh, a
Phil.
stranger.
It's a Phil.
Buongiorno, Bella.
Hi, Miss.
Hi. Are you coming to play?
I am.
So excited.
You'll need the John Deere cotton harvester, the big one that we used before on Frankenmuth.
Okay, dokes.
It's in the mud, huh?
The CF770.
Yes, that's the one. Oof, I need to clean my windshield.
It was funny. Driving in cab, it was pretty clear, and then all of a sudden I turned around. I don't know if the wind changed directions, if that affects the dust, but now it's all foggy. There's a lot of dust coming off the head.
Yeah, soybeans look much better being brown instead of green. Very happy with how they came out.
They look good. And the rows. Yes.
Coming in.
Okay. Yeah, the default ones would make your combine bark at you, that's for sure. You'd have a twisted up, wadded up mess inside the combine. Harvesting them in that green of a state. Be a little tough.
We've never grown soybeans in our life, but are they a bit stringy?
Not really.
I just wonder when you're saying green. I was wondering
The green
if they're
is
stringy and it won't.
referring to like the plant.
Yeah, yeah.
If the plant is
Just
green still, oof, I am getting a blizzard right now.
is it?
It's the Echo.
Yeah, it's the echo from in-game chat versus Discord. But yeah, the green where they're stemmy, I guess you would call them more than anything. The green stems of the plant will wrap
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
inside of the combine. It won't, go through it nicely. It just wraps it up and plugs it all up. Plus, some of the beans are the beans are wetter, they're bigger in size. Some of them could actually still be green and not brown when they fully dry out, kind of thing. Beans are finicky though, because they can take moisture on really easily, and they can dry out really fast. They're one of the more finicky crops to harvest. If you have no, in the fall you have a colder night and it gets a lot of dew. You have to wait
Helps
till,
work that in.
you have to wait till 1, 2 o'clock usually for them to dry out enough that the moisture content's down. They really draw the moisture out of the air. Oh, internet went out on Phil.
No.
Yep, exactly, Gordy. Harvest your corn in the morning, take your beans in the afternoon and early evening. And wind is your friend when it gets dark. That keeps the dew at bay and keeps the beans dried out. Alright, I'll be right back while that unloads. Okay, I'm back. First time I put the PC on this week as well, and the internet goes out on me. Yeah, it sucks, Phil. That sucks. Are you back? Hello? Hello? Oh, hey, good evening, Frenzy. Gonna adding you to my Twitch streamers bookmark tab. Your perma-fixtured now. Well, thanks. I appreciate it, frenzy. That's all your fault. Oh, welcome back again. Harvesting soybeans now tonight. I made the farm manager decision that we may run out of time to get soybeans out. And we can harvest corn in December, but we can't harvest soybeans in December, so we've made the executive decision to abandon the corn for now and get beans out, harvested, and then go back into the corn. Internet's gone again, Phil. That sucks. Your internet's been doing pretty good too up till like tonight, I guess. I know you had a lot of problems a few months ago or whatever it was, or a month ago, and things got fixed and things are working pretty good there for a while.
I'm gonna go dump my truck load in this highway. Oh, you've probably seen it.
I can see you. Almost a year's been been good for you, Phil? That main cable is fixed, yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, he's back.
I'm back.
Someone's trying to jack on us and come out and fixed it. Ah, okay. Yeah. I've had my own run-ins with the cable company now and
I don't know where.
monopolizing everything.
I don't know where Lazy is, but I ain't going out checking the box because it's 30 foot up in the air on the end of the pole.
That's true. I think, yeah, ours are up on the pole too. Well, we
Yeah.
do have a box on the side of the house that it comes from the pole and comes to that box, and then there's a connection in there. And then it goes into the house, but
Yeah. Mine just comes straight. Mine comes in. What's the name? Gets connected to the house at roof level.
oh,
Just
okay.
below roof level. Wire comes down the wall, comes in the wall, and goes into my box.
I got my consumer bill yesterday. Holy crap. I'm guessing natural gas has gone up in price.
Oh, it's come down.
Has it come down? Because, man.
Yeah.
I had a bill that was finally the highest we've ever had living here for the last, what, 18, let's see, about 15 years now. Something crazy.
Yeah. My gas bill, just my gas bill in December was £203.
That's what my gas and electric was. US dollar though.
Yeah.
208 and some change.
About £100.
Usually it's like 170, 180 was our top. But we don't live in a big house either. I mean, it's 900, it's under 1,000 square foot house, 3 bedroom, so it doesn't it doesn't take a lot to heat this place up and maintain its temperature.
Right.
Which is nice, but be nice to have a little bigger house though, and have an office where I could build a streaming desk and all that stuff out of, or at least a computer desk, and have a PC, real PC instead of a laptop. But maybe in due time.
I could see it when the kids get older and they're ready to move out and you already got their bags packed. Right,
Yeah,
going.
that's probably when I'll get my own little office room, is when one of the kids leave. Mama Bear's already told the oldest that either you're going to college after high school or you're getting a job. Or if none of those two sound like fun, you're moving out. She says you can live here if you're going through college, that's fine. But if you're not going to college, you're out of here. I'm like, geez. But so far, both the kids are looking to want. We're trying to convince the one to go to trade school, because I feel that's where I kind of screwed up, as I should have went to trade schools and learned more trades and got into a trade employment, because there's a shortage in that realm right now and around here. But I went to college and got a business degree, which I don't use. But at least got the experience from going to college. But looking back, doing things differently if I could, yeah. I would go to trade school. And put a metal conduit pipe in the box. You know, so they can get it in. Got a key and now it's all locked up. Well, at least it's got fixed. That's the important part. So Phil, I was messing around with trees today on the 4X map.
Oh yeah.
I think I have a plan.
Right.
To remove the trees from the border
Yeah.
and use the LOD trees that straight ahead of me. There's the LOD trees that you see right now.
Yeah.
Use those out on the outside of the border of the map to help fill in the white space, I'd call it.
Yeah.
And rescale my border that I have on all my standard maps, except for the Michigan one because that's mountains. But rescale that so it's big enough to cover the outside of the 4X.
Right.
And then cut down on trees there that way. The other thing I can do is I replaced a bunch of trees already, like replace them with just an empty transform just to see if I can get down below the tree count.
Yeah.
I think I figure out a way I can get below the tree limit on the 4X map. But it's going to be eliminating 90% of the trees that are on the map currently. to
But
get to
no,
that number.
yeah,
So yeah, it's a toss up right now.
but yeah, I did see your post on Facebook about what Giants put up.
Yep,
Well, replied back to you for a 4X on
yep.
cross-platform.
I don't think the Frank Move 4X won't be able to do it. I just have that feeling that I just no one's done it yet. So how in the world why would mine be able to? I mean,
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing. Now, granted, there's probably not a lot of modders have attempted it, probably. So
yeah,
there's that part, but again, I go back to that. There's modders out there way better than me that know a lot more than I do about performances of maps and stuff. That if they ain't
yeah.
got one on there yet, there ain't no way in heck I'm getting one of mine on here.
No,
But I'll try it. I'll try anything once, just so I can
yeah,
say I tried it and it didn't work and move on. That way,
yeah,
in my mind, it's one of those things where it's, hey, you tried it, good on you, and it didn't work, or it did work.
yeah,
That way I don't have to think down the road, well, man, I should at least attempted it and have that small chunk of, regret or remorse for not trying it.
yeah.
So that's where I stand with it. Mac and cheese sounds really good right now, Frenzy.
I know. What's the name? There is one map on Mod4 that got released for console, and it's a 4X. It got released, and within half an hour of it being released, it was took down the console
Yep.
and left up for PC.
Yep.
That because it was crashing both the new gen and the old gen.
Yeah, from what I understand is that the consoles can run it. It's when they try to save is when it crashes.
Yeah.
So the only thing I really have going for me on the Frankmuth 4X is that when I am all said and done, I should be for sure under 400 megabytes for the map size zipped. I'm pushing for to be like 350 or below. I'd be really, really happy with it.
Yeah.
I'm only 30 to 60 megabytes away from that, achieving that map size. So most 4X maps that I've downloaded or messed with, zip file sizes, it's well over 500. Most are 700 to a gigabyte
Yeah.
zipped. So I mean, the file size should not be an issue. My i3D size is, with all the trees in it, the i3D size is 31,000 kilobytes. When I started removing trees to get underneath the tree limit, it dropped that by 5,000 kilobytes. So there's room there to do stuff with, but I just don't think there's enough. But I'll try it.
It's going to be a lot of work from you, and
Yeah.
it's going to take Giants to be on the ball with stuff.
Yep.
And work with you, like the way through the whole process.
Yeah. Like the slot count is the next thing.
Yes, the sort of count on a 4X map is going to be a lot.
So I mean, I might have to go so far as, I hate to say it, but the red buildings might even have to go to keep the slot count down.
Yeah.
But then at that point, do I really care to bother anymore? Because now it's so hacked apart that it's never it's not even close to what it truly should have been. So
Yeah, that's it. Now you're basically gonna
rip it to shreds just to get it to all platforms when it could just be
yeah,
a much more polished, better map, just leaving it alone.
yeah,
But I figure I'm gonna take it down. Now I'm gonna have my two versions, like I stated on Facebook. I'll get the map done so it's ready to go for PC. Send it out to the testers. Let them play on it, test it, and tell me what they think. And during that time, I will make a copy and take that copy and start tearing things out of it, getting the file sizes down,
yeah,
and submit it to Giants and see what they say. If it
yeah.
fails, then that'll be that. I'm not gonna continuously beat my head over the wall over it.
No, I wouldn't.
I'll attempt it once, and if it they're like, hey, this is yeah perfect, just fix this, and we're good to go. All right then. But if it's like, I mean, they should be able to know flat out, say no, this unfortunately it won't work. Then I'll just say, okay, well, thanks for letting me know and being honest about it, and I will just
Yeah,
move on with the PC version.
yeah. You can't say you can't say further than that.
Nope.
Because Giants have what's the name? They've been working with two modders for close to a year now.
Oh really?
Yeah, to get to see if a 4X and a 16X will get on console, and this the 16X, what's the name? PCs struggle to run it as it is,
Oh geez.
because it's the detail in it within
Yeah.
the map.
See, that's one thing I have going for me is the maps I design are very low detail. They're very plain, very basic. There's not a lot going on within them.
Yeah,
Um, so that's the only reason I even thought of attempting it, because I do make some pretty plain, basic maps that basically they're pretty bare bones. But that's okay for me because I don't mind that. I want a map that performs very well and plays well over looking like God touched it and created a masterpiece type thing.
yeah,
That's just my style of map building.
yeah,
I get it to how I want it to look, and it looks okay for me. And that's at the end of the day, that's what matters. Other people can love it or hate it. It is what it is.
yeah.
Gordy, yeah, there is a couple 4X mods on Mod Hub, but they're not for console. They initially were released on console, but then like within an hour or two of doing that, Giants took them off. And if you're quick enough, console players probably could have a 4X in their download, but they'd had to been really quick when it first came out and they got it downloaded, because it was only hours after they released it that they removed it from console and made it PC only. I have no idea what that is, Frenzy. What kind of sauce that is?
I think it's a hot sauce.
Is it?
I'm not sure.
Never heard of that before.
I'm not sure.
Hot sauce. I'll let you have what I had for tea tonight. Yikes! It's took the lining off my tongue.
It's good, I'll like it. I'm a pretty picky eater. Sweet and sour? Okay, well, sweet and sour sauce ain't bad.
That's a go-to.
Never heard of Polynesian sauce?
No.
Oh, oh, I gotta adjust my audio now.
Sorry, sis.
I was thinking, I hear somebody, I think.
I didn't even hear him come in.
Well, I heard it come in. I never can hear him good.
I don't want to adjust my.
It's like sweet and sour
output,
sauce and a duck sauce had a baby. Oh my gosh.
essentially, it's not. I don't like it. I adjusted my output a little bit. Hopefully, it's not too loud for Ryan.
No, you're good on my end.
Gotta be. What did you have for dinner, Bill? It was so hot.
I had beef with chickpeas.
Is it an Indian dish?
Pakistani.
Oh, that's good.
It's my partner's specialty. But it's red hot, and tonight it's the hottest that it's ever been. It's literally took the lining off my tongue. It was that hot.
Wow.
Like, I like hot food, and she does hot food, not because that's her thing. But tonight that was ruthless eating it.
Captain D's for dinner. I never heard of Captain D's either.
It's a chain. It's kind of like Long John Silver.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't heard of one in a long time. The one that we used to go to around my grandparents when they lived in Dallas.
Fish house,
closed
yep.
down years ago. Yeah. It was good. I'm not gonna jump in yet because I still gotta give my daughter a bath and stuff.
Okay.
So I was watching the stream for a few seconds and I saw that and heard you say you didn't know what it was, so I figured I'd jump in Discord.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably won't go very late tonight. I'm tired from work, and
Yeah.
probably
Well,
11:30 I'll be done.
if I don't get on then I'll be on tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'll be on, but there'll be no stream because I have a transfer truck at work coming, so that usually means I don't get home till 7:30.
Tomorrow I have 3,500 acres to do in the next few days. Out dressing wheat around.
Oh. Yeah, there's no Long John Silvers around here anymore. They're all closed up in my area. It used to be almost as popular as, Burger King. Used to be one in every town, but not anymore. They're all gone.
What was that? Because I had a lag and lost even Discord for a second.
Talking about Long John Silver's.
Yeah, how there isn't anymore.
Oh,
We have one left in our town, and it's the A&W Long John Cross.
Ah, I see.
I put it up in Discord. I have to take a picture of it.
Did it eat through the plate?
Uh-oh.
Nearly.
I can't eat Taco Bell. Oh, well, I should say the only thing I can eat from Taco Bell is their cinnamon churro things. That's it.
Those are good. And then one morning I got one of their breakfast burrito hash brown burrito things. And that was all right. Bill, that beef thing looks good. I'm not a big fan of chickpeas, but it still looks good.
Yeah, it is good.
Oh,
I'm not a fan of chickpeas myself. Nah, but oh, it's
tor
nice that.
tornado in January? That's odd.
Are these soybeans going into silo?
Yeah, that silo's
Yeah.
probably getting pretty full, but put them in there until they can't go in anymore.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Frenzy. Glad you're okay.
Oh, there were a lot of tornadoes last week.
Yeah.
Down that Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas strip.
Yeah, see ya, Gordy. Have a good night. Should volunteer to help out with the cleanup? Yeah. I mean, there was I think it was 95, 96, something like that. A tornado went through Frankenmuth. Took out the
Over.
brewery.
Okay, in Georgia, that makes sense. That's that whole.
Georgia, yeah, okay. Tornadoes aren't very common here in Michigan. And definitely not in northern Michigan like this past year. I think there was one in Gaylord that ripped through the center of Gaylord. That was very, very not normal. But we usually don't get big ones. Usually, most traditionally, it's like F0s to F1s on the Fujita scale. Once in a great while, we might get F3 reported, but that's about as big as that I've ever heard of.
We had an F3 come through. Was it 3 years ago now? I get or 19. Whatever. Was it 2.5 years ago? Or whatever. We had a F3 come through. The last major one that we had was a F5, and that was in 96. It went right past my parents' house.
Five-year-old boy that a tree fell on his. Oh, that sucks. It was quick, so yeah, no suffering. Yeah. Yeah, the warning system has definitely gotten quite far more advanced than earlier years, so you usually have a few minutes to get yourself somewhere safe before it gets you.
I'm gonna
Oh
mute
yeah.
myself. I'll try to be back before y'all get out.
Okay. Yeah, I can just imagine the whole family losing. Kid at that age, it's just gotta be devastating. Aquatic Plays, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Frenzy. I should really figure out how to change the soybean planted texture underneath. So it's like corn.
That would be nice.
I have to see if I can figure that out.
Just a weird looking carpet look to it.
Right? That's what's got me kind of like, meh. Row crop beans on a carpeted
On a carpet.
texture, yeah. Yeah, it looks weird.
Yeah.
Let's have to see if I can figure that out.
I wish the Giants would have changed some of that.
Oh, yeah, that's true, Frenzy, yeah. Yeah, that's no good. Them kind of people just make me sick. They should all be locked up in prison and shot in both kneecaps and left alone until they either die by injury or whatever. Well, that's a quick death though. Hanging somebody, it's probably frowned upon by the US government, but
Just don't in some states they still do. Like
yeah, some
electric
states,
chair
yeah,
or
they have
or injection.
lethal
or something.
injection, yeah. We don't hang people anymore in these states. We're kind of above that now.
Just in your westerns. Rope is cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Stone to death, that's a good one. I could go on board with stoning somebody to death like the old days.
Still do it in some countries.
Do they?
Exactly. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. And it's
Yeah.
a lot with women too. They'll bury women and have their heads sticking out, and the whole dude comes along and stones them.
She's barbaric.
And those women usually are the ones who've done anything wrong. But I'm not going to go into politics.
He's halfway done with this field pretty much. It's going pretty quick, 2 combines.
Yeah. I kind of go in like I'm going up or going across. It's like I'm not really sure. Doesn't matter. Just watching the Brian going up and down, I thought, well, maybe I'll change directions. And I just did, and I look back, and you're going the same way I was.
I was
was.
making 2 laps around the outside to get the headlands off. That's why I was going that way.
Headland's gonna be one more strip.
Thieves should be canned at the bottom of it.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. I would think, personally, I would say thieves should have their digits removed.
Yeah.
Digits as in like plums, as we call
Digits as in like fingers and toes and thumbs.
Oh. I was thinking something else. Because, you know, certain offenders should have certain parts removed. Over here, I'll go jump in the truck and bring it up here.
I was waiting for somebody to say that.
What's that? Oh, that 2 and a 4. I've said that too before.
There's a
That too on
post
the coordinate.
there's a post on Facebook where somebody said that 4X maps do work on console because they have it on the console. It's just that when you saved it, it crashed the game. And I thought about saying something, but I just left it go. And then somebody now posted on there said, "Well, doesn't sound like it actually works then."
Exactly.
Yeah,
Doesn't work.
exactly.
It's just-
Let's have a look.
Mac and cheese was filling. That's good.
Making me hungry now.
Yeah, I'm not. I think my auger cart driver's on strike right now. He's reading
Nice.
Facebook posts.
Oh, oh, I was replying to a Facebook post. I wasn't replying to the one that you've just said about. I was replying to another one
Yeah.
because I've literally seen 6 or 7 posts about the same thing
Same
in the
thing.
past, past few days. and people have been jumping on him not for it because it's the same person putting the post up, and people
Uh,
are getting tired of it. So I put up that the mod will be out when it's finished,
yep.
and it's gone through testing, and that's it. What's the name? I'll jump back onto Facebook and I'll tell you exactly what I put.
What? I'm missing stuff here. What's going on?
Yeah, just farm sim community drama.
Yeah.
I never thought getting into this game, that there'd be so much
All you
drama and
can do
so
is just smile and laugh at it. I mean, it's never going away. It's here to stay. It's just yeah.
Yeah.
I came to play this game because I thought it was relaxing and reminds me of being at home when I'm not there. But there's so much stuff going on. I just can't believe it.
It's a very relaxing game. But it's the drama that gets caused within the community
Yeah.
that ruins it.
It's like a soap opera.
Yeah. I think someone's just replied to me. Yeah, someone has
Yeah,
replied to me.
frenzy. That's kind of by default. Some people don't want to be loud on stream, so I usually have the guests' volumes are turned down quite a bit, just out of respect for those that are in stream here, that they might not want their voices recorded loud enough where it overtops mine or overtops the game sounds, kind of thing. Just a respect thing.
This is what I put. It will be out when the modder has finished and it's past testing, and not before. Asking all the time won't make it come out any quicker. And somebody has actually, what's name, replied to me. Yeah, I'm not mentioning that name. Shut your mouth and wait. No one wants to hear your. I'm not saying that word.
Yeah, I tell you, the community, some communities, not all of them.
Yeah.
Some communities are just downright toxic on Facebook. And usually it's those, it's usually, I'm trying not to go on a rant here, so I'm going to try and keep it simple, because this is the topic that really gets me fired up. But it's usually the ones that cause trouble are what I call the dangle the carrot people. Look at me, I have this cool mod, I'm going to show a crap ton of pictures of it, fair well knowing that no one's ever going to get it released to them, just to stir the pot.
Yeah.
Peanuts come to mind on that one. Just gonna put it out there. A bunch of peanut mods really come to mind with that whole phrase I just mentioned.
Yeah. I've actually got a screenshot for you, Taylor.
Oh boy.
That I'll share with you once stream is over. I have to take a screenshot of this. I saw it today. But going back to what I've just posted, I posted that. I replied in the way that I did. What's the name? To me, I've put it in plain and simple terms, so the person hopefully understands it. Now, because I don't really reply to them on Facebook. I stay out of all the drama that goes on.
Yeah.
Nah, I only post on when I've seen it for days on the feed, and I'm getting fed up with it. So, what's the name? I reply with something that people will understand. But this mod,
It's not the F350, is it?
yes,
It is.
it is. That mod was almost finished back in September. It'd been through testing 6 times and failed 6 times. So the modder decided to rip the mod apart and start all over again.
Yep. Alrighty, Frenzy. Thank you for stopping by and having a chat and showing us your evil side. You
I
have,
love the evil side.
you have yourself a great night and a great day tomorrow, and I won't be streaming tomorrow, so the next time you'll catch me will be next week, so by all means have a wonderful weekend, and we will hopefully see you next week.
So that's one of the reasons why it's not out, because the modder didn't resubmit it.
Mm-hmm.
He decided to pull it apart and start all over again because it failed so many times.
It shows to be good karma, and yeah, I get it. Yeah, I don't know. That F350 has been talked about since ever.
Yeah.
I don't know why people are so obsessed with over a pickup truck, but you know, to each their own, I guess.
Don't so.
I don't know if you want me to say the name of the modder, but
No, keep names out.
is it like a really large megabyte one?
Oh, like lots of options and stuff in it.
Oh no, it just there was someday I saw it. It was like, I don't even want to say the megabyte because that could give away who I'm talking about. But large, like almost the size of a map. Actually, I played on maps that were smaller.
Yeah. I don't think this one has ever been released by the modder. It's already been worked on. But again, going back to what we have said previously, certain people hyping the mods up, that doesn't help. Because this one has been, it's been hyped up since it was announced.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
There's what's name? There's another mod that's being worked on.
A lot of mods being worked on.
Yeah. This is a map.
Oh, map.
By a well-known modder.
Uh-huh.
And
Taylor Farms?
Yes.
Can't name names now, remember that.
And it's what's name, and people are hyping it
Oh, it ain't on my maps then.
way up.
I know which one you're talking about, though.
Yeah. Now, I'm in this, I'm in that modders Discord group. And what's name? he said in the Discord that the map will be coming out for PC first, and then it will be worked on the console. Because at the moment, it's what's name. It's at the limit for the file size
Oh,
on the map alone. That isn't the stuff that's in it. That's just the map.
wow.
Now his what's name, the buildings he's gonna have to do as a separate download pack.
Wow.
Now because there's that much detail within the map. Somebody asked him about taking edges out, and he said no to it because of the way he would have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And on this map there is over 7,000 trees, hedges,
Wow.
and having to redo them all would be a nightmare. So he said no, and people have said, oh, this modder and that modder has done it, and he said yes, because they've done it this way, and I am not doing that because of the amount of time and effort that it would take.
Yep.
Now,
Yeah, it's what it comes
will,
down to. I mean,
it will take another year to complete.
holy cow.
That so he's like, no, it's not happening.
That is this a standard size map or is it a big map?
It's a standard size map.
It don't take no year to remove something off of a map. Give me a break.
No, it's not that. It's actually putting them all in as a what's name, so they can actually be cut. So fields can
Oh,
get
I see.
get put together. That's what takes.
That's
the
what they
time.
want. That's what they want to remove. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, to
They
remove them, you
wanna-
just go on Giant Sitter and hit the delete key and poof, it's gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to remove it in game, you have to make it mobile and destruct. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And
That's a
because there's
nightmare.
7,000 of them.
Yeah, that's a nightmare because you got to do pretty much got to do each one individually, I believe.
Yes, that's what he said, that he would have to do them all individually.
Yeah, that makes sense then. 100%.
So, and with what he said, I totally agree with what he said. Ay. What?
Drama continues.
Well, I think we're gonna call it a night, chat. I'm getting tired. I have a truck to unload tomorrow at work, so a little extra sleep wouldn't hurt me any. So I appreciate you guys watching. I really don't have anybody to raid tonight. We did a really big raid last night, so I think we'll just take a night off from raiding. So I apologize for not passing you guys on along, but just tired. So that being said, you guys have a great night, a great weekend. Stay tuned to the Facebook page if you have Facebook or care about the maps and stuff that I'm doing. I'll probably have some more posts over the weekend as I continue my work on the Forex map. And like I've said, I will do everything within my knowledge and power to try to get the map to councils on the Forex map. But I heed with caution not to get your hopes up because it's probably an 80% chance that it won't make it to councils. So just keep that in mind. I will do as much as I possibly can with it to try to get it there, but it's a mountain to climb, and we'll see. We'll have to see what happens. But anywho, everybody take a have a good night, and we will see you all next week on Tuesday. Take her easy.